Good morning. Welcome to Eating Disorder 101. Today's lesson is how to say no. We all have the right to say no. We just have a hard time of saying no. But sometimes, why is it so hard to say no? Why is it okay to say yes and you don't have to explain the reason why you said yes? But when you say no, it seems like you got to explain the reasons why you say no, and you feel guilty about saying no, and your emotions are all crazy and everything else. I mean, why is it like that? I mean, just say no. So I have a story to tell you. It's about a co-worker. Co-worker friend. We used to work together. We always took lunch together. So at this particular day, we had lunch. She says, "Gail, what's going on today? You just don't seem to be yourself." And I told her, "I'm tired. I just don't feel good. I'm just totally exhausted. I haven't been sleeping." And so as I could say, this friend was real good at giving good pep talks. And she's the type of person that would just tell you like it is. And you couldn't be mad at her because it's just how she was. She always made you feel better with what she said. So I told her, "I can't go home and go to sleep." And she gave me this look. "Okay, what did you do now?" I said, "Well, I promised someone that I would help them do something tonight, even though I don't want to do it because I'm so tired and exhausted." She said, "Stop, stop, stop." So I said, "Stop what?" She said, "You just should have said no." I said, "I know I should have said no." And then I kept going on and explaining. She said, "There you go again." I said, "There I go. What? Explaining why you said no. You feel guilty about saying no. You're already tired. You're already not feeling well. And then you're totally stressed about the situation. Well, you should have just said no for the first. But she said, "Society has reasons or ways to make us feel guilty when you just should have said fuck it." That was her favorite word. And so anyway, she gave me this pep talk, and she put her hands on my shoulder and looked at me in the eyes, and she said, "No, no, no. You need to practice saying no, because society isn't worried about how you feel about the situation. It's yourself. You need to protect your own self, because if you don't, no one else will." So she was so right about the situation. So now every time I have a problem saying no, I just think about her, what she would do and what she would say. And it makes it a whole lot easier to say no now. So today's lesson is, if you don't want to do something, don't feel comfortable with it, just say no. You have the right to say no. This is a GM moment, keeping it real.